Ladies and gentlemen, it is June 16th, 2016, Thursday, I think, and this is the Daily Code, episode 42. We're doing some Minecraft. I like Minecraft, in case you haven't noticed, and there's a bit of nonsense there. Green screen problems, eh? Does this make a difference if I blow here? Okay, Minecraft. Now, I usually look for reasons to just spend a lot of time goofing off in Minecraft, and today is no exception. What we're going to do is, first I'm going to add a bit of gain on here, because I got a comment to say that it would be really cool if I could make this a little louder, so that's what I'm going to do. While you all wait, and I just remembered this as it started, so don't think I save these exciting things just for you. Let's see. Gain of 4. This should be a little louder, I hope. Yes, any louder? Who knows? We'll see. Say if it's too soft in chat, that'll be fine too. The thing that I want to do is I want to create a compelling random number generator in Minecraft. Not specifically a random number generator, but something like it, because I was asked by a friend if it would be possible to create a raffle in Minecraft, and in order to do a compelling raffle program you have to do random number generators. I also don't have a timer with me today, so I may go a little over or under the segment times, but anyway, there are, to my knowledge, very few ways of doing random number generator, but enough that we can make something work. Like, for instance, if we did something like this, and we put these two lamps, let's do something like this, being very careful which way to send the redstone. Wait, am I doing this the right way? Okay, forget it. Forget the pattern. I will just do it a little simpler to avoid any mistaken block placements or patterns. We do something like this, and then let's get some glass. You can see I've been working on this concept for a while. Okay, so the idea is that we get some glass and we make a little enclosure here. Like this. And then inside there, we spawn a cow. Let's see. Cow. Let's spawn a cow in there. Now the idea is that the movement of animals is random. So, that's the first selection. And then just randomly the cow will move around. It's going to watch me, but I don't think that controls how it moves. It just moves kind of randomly. Of course, we could fill this with cows and then... Wow! All the options are there. The trouble is... I'm going to move a bit away from that because it's kind of noisy. The trouble is that it can take a very long time for a cow to step on a pressure plate, which is not exactly what I'm going for. Let me put comparators back in this, and let me show you a simple circuit. In fact, that's not it. A simple circuit that involves a dropper and a dispenser and a comparator and some redstone, and I'll show you how this works. It's actually pretty interesting. Let's see. Oh, I've got 2 comparators here. What I actually need is a repeater. So 2 repeaters like this, and then let's just say a couple command blocks here, or not even. We'll make it even simpler. Just a couple things here. Now, you don't technically need these repeaters. You can have other systems that play on the concept that you're going to see here. But let's put a pressure plate here, and then let's put 2 very specific things in the dispenser. One is an item that is non-stackable. So what's non-stackable? A music disc is non-stackable. So let's put that in there. It's getting a little bit dark. So time set 6000. That should be like high noon or something. I can't even see up because of the draw distance I've got it set to. Okay, so music disk is non-stackable, but bone is stackable. So, hello. Let's put bone in there. Now, when we push this button, there is a 50-50% chance that this dispenser is going to push one of these items into the dropper. And when a dropper gets a stackable item or a non-stackable item and a comparator is next to the dropper, the comparator will give signal 1, 2, 3 or just 1 depending on whether it's stackable or non-stackable. So let's try this out. Push it and it goes all the way through to 3 because the music disk is in there. But let's put the music disk back in here and let's try and go for a bone. Music disk again, I'm guessing. Bone. Just 1. Just 1. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now we can use this concept of just 1 or 3. We can use this concept to do some kind of random number generator. Because as you saw, there is a 50-50% chance that it's going to get a bone, which is a stackable item, which only does 1, or that it's going to get a record, which is a non-stackable item, and then it does 3. So we could try and use this in a way to create a random number generator. Let me just put that grass back in there because I'm a little bit late. Okay, how do we use this? We can't just have the 2 repeaters like you saw here. Even though that's what I've got over there, I have made a grave mistake. Because, as I've just noticed, if the record gets in there, it's going to light up 3, which means this is going to get a signal. So what do we do? What do we do? I think what we do is we take a repeater from there and a repeater from there. And we push this into a block. And we have a redstone torch from this block on the other side of it. And then a bit of redstone, and then a lamp. I'm just trialing these ideas, by the way. And this is very much a less formal stream than usual, because I want it to be. Okay. So by default, that's selected. If it gets a signal of 3, then this circuit inverts, which means that doesn't get a signal and that does. So theoretically, we should be able to put this in here. And if it drops a bone, it doesn't get a charge there, which means this isn't inverted, which means this is the circuit. Trouble is, we have no way of toggling this. Even if we put a bone in here, let's take the disk out here and just put a bone in there. Even if we put a bone in here, you notice how that doesn't go off and then on? That's a problem for us. Maybe we need to have an AND gate here. Maybe that'll do the trick. Let's have an AND gate. And this is probably going to be a very full circuit. I get that, but I'm just trying to work it out in my head, basically. So let's neaten that up again, and then let's have redstone out here, and then let's have a repeater, and another one out here. Okay. Then let's feed these into an AND gate. So we need this here, and we need this here, and this here, and one out here, which is going to be off. There we go. Okay. Now we actually need to invert the signal. So this is not exactly accurate. What we need to do is we need to invert this signal, and then we need to feed this into an AND gate. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. So like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. This looks very complicated, but it's not that complicated if you've seen the other streams. Okay. So if this is off by default, right? Now let's just put a bone in here and see what happens. That turns on. Let's take the bone out. It turns off. Let's put a disk in here. That turns on. That turns on for a second, right? But that turns off. Let's increase the delay here. Because what I don't want to see is this turn on and this turn on, even if it's just for a moment. So let's do that again. You see, it turns off there. Maybe I need to create like a lot of delay. Maybe that's the problem. Let's put the disk back in. On. But you see that turns off. Maybe let's do that. Oh. The whole dropper is broken. Okay. And also time. There we go. Okay, so the delay needs to be here so that this has time to switch. Let's put the bone back in here. And that one goes on and that one doesn't. Okay, great. So we have a 50-50% chance with this kind of big circuit. We have a 50-50% chance that that side will go on or that side will go on. So it's that one. That one. Oh. Again. Again. There we go. Okay, how do we increase the chances of one side and not the other? How do we increase these chances? Because at the moment, the odds are that either side will be 50% of the time. Well, we have a lot of stackable kinds of items and a few non-stackable kinds. Let's get some more records. For example, where are those? Miscellaneous? This is a very laborious process. And I got rid of the command block too. Okay, if we put more of these in here, like that, we have a very high chance of a non-stackable item getting in there. It's mostly going to be a record, isn't it? We'd be very lucky, in fact, to not get a record. That's kind of interesting. In fact, given the number of items in here, we can have an 8-to-1 chance, which is pretty cool. An 8-to-1 chance, that's pretty cool. I'm going to get the other, I'm going to get a couple more records just to round this out. So now we have, I mean, we could, you know, I guess we could do like, can't do a stack of them, but we could do like this. Just that they all look the same. Okay, I also want to clear these ones out my inventory because who needs that nonsense? Okay, now still we should have a very low chance of there being anything but a record coming out of here, but once every so often we might. Now this is fine, but you notice how laborious this is, having to pull an item out the dropper and put an item back in here. That kind of sucks, right? Maybe it would be better or easier for us if we had a way to spawn this dropper empty and spawn this dispenser with exactly the same configuration every time. Like another button with a command block where we could say reset, and it would reset this thing and these would go off, and then we could try the button again. Reset, button, reset, button, reset. That would be pretty useful. So I don't know how to do that, and I want to learn how to do that, and I'm going to look up how to do that. Minecraft spawn dispenser. I cannot spell. Spawn dispenser with specific inventory. It's a very interesting search term. Items with inventories in them. There we go. Apparently, not too specific, or just specific enough. Let's say your equipment chest is supposed to contain a notch apple, a golden sword, a bow, and a stack of arrows. The command would be block data, XYZ, items, IDs. That's interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on in the command, but essentially we're changing the data of the chest to contain specified items. It's the same concept as set block to spawn a new chest with these items, except instead of replacing the chest, you're overwriting its data. Okay, that's cool. We can do that. We can do that. So what are Minecraft record block ID? Minecraft bone block ID. What are their IDs? Music disk. Doesn't matter which music disk as long as it's not stackable. ID list. That looks like a better place to go. Okay. Bone. Oh, I see it right there though. Bone is 352. Okay, let's get a command block here, and I got rid of mine, so I'll have to give myself a command block. Give me command block 1. And then we want a pressure plate here just to reset this. Then let's check what coordinate changes. Definitely X. Okay, definitely X. Let's test this theory. Set block X. Oh, wait a second. Is it minus or plus? This way. That's plus. Okay. We're going to use relative coordinates, and we're going to say set block X plus 2, Y plus 1, and same height. Redstone block. That worked. Woohoo! Okay, fine. So what was this command again? Block data, X, Y, and Z. So let's change this. Block data. Items array. ID is. Oh, I've got this on my screenshot key. That's why I keep on taking a screenshot. Item ID is 352. Quantity 1 slot 0. Done. Okay. Let me just unbind my my screenshot key, because that's kind of annoying. Semicolon, reset. There you go. No more screenshots for you. What does this do? Interesting. Slot 0B, ID is a string, count 1. Count, not quantity. Whee! Count slot. Let's just do caps, see what that does. That did not do it. Did not do it. Slot 0B, 1B, 5B. Let's just take everything out of here, because this is going to be confusing. Slot 5B ID. Let's change this ID. bone. Say Minecraft bone. Interesting. Items. That damage count slot, count slot, count slot. Okay. Maybe. I mean, but bone works though, right? That's its code there. Let's see. Let's try dirt. Let's try dirt. Dirt seems good. Dirt. Oh, is this a capital? I mean, is it going to be that silly? Wow. It is that silly. Okay, fine. Fine, okay. Let me take this string out of here quickly, because this seems like a silly place to keep it. Or to type it anyway. We'll put it back, but I just want to type it out nicely first. Whee! Let's just put this half here. Okay. So that's one item. Okay, thank you for dragging it back there. Silly application. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dirt, this will be record, record. I will not buy this record. It is scratched. Why don't I just search? Oh, it's searching the wrong window. Record. Record 11. Sure. I will not buy this record. It is scratched. Dirt. Let's replace all these dirty blocks. Okay. Slot. 0B, 1B, 2B, 3B, 7, 8. Is it 0 based? Definitely seems 0 based. Paste that in there, done, and what does this do? Woo! That is great. Now, we also need to summon, and we need to get rid of these, all of these nonsense things. Now we also need to summon a new dropper. So I'll say set block x plus 1, 2, 3, the same y, and z plus, well, no, not the same y. Yes, the same y. No, y is vertical. Same y. Z, hold on, I'll just do done with this quickly because I need to see what this is. So going this direction decreases z. Okay, so z minus 1, 2. Dropper. Why did it shoot that off so badly? What's going... Oh. It's not dropper, is it? What's this thing called again? Funnily thing. How's it not a dropper? What's this thing called? I've been calling it the wrong thing all this time and no one said anything. Boy, I feel silly. Tell you what, I'm going about this the long way around. Hopper. Silly. hopper, and let's set some time. Yay, okay. Reset. Oh, it got there. There we go. It's almost like we need, I'll tell you what we do. Activate a rail, detect a rail. I've never done this, by the way. I've never done rails, so this may be horrible. Like this. Sigh. Okay. I mean, that doesn't really work. One day I will figure this out, okay? One day. Let's do it like this. Like that. And like that. And let's get a minecart. And I guess let's put a redstone block in the middle. No good. The reason it's no good is because it's too quick. So something like this. Oh, I hate that this isn't symmetrical. Does that make me weird? Totally does, doesn't it? Okay, let's get some redstone dust here. I'm trying to do a little bit of time saving is what I'm trying to do. Okay? Don't judge me. Redstone repeater. This is terrible. This circuit here, it's just terrible. Don't judge me. There we go. Okay, already I'm seeing I'm going to have a whole lot of messages. Hey, how's it going? Booker codes. Let's see. Medium. Zombies binary. You caught me doing some Minecraft circuitry. How long have you been here? I've been very consumed with code. You want to know what I'm doing? You kind of joined late to the party. I'm trying to make a raffle engine with Minecraft circuitry. I've just remembered though, if I don't put these commands into it, it is going to spam my server logs like you would not believe. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting them in there. Go. Don't log those, and don't log that. Ooh, I can close that now, I can close that now. There we go. Literally 1 minute. You see what's going on here? Right, so this now has to come out of here and head into this. this except click that. That's pretty weird. It's not supposed to be shooting these things out. What's supposed to happen is this dispenser is supposed to put one item into this hopper. It keeps on getting resummoned, that's the problem. Well, I don't think that's a problem so much. It's just supposed to accept an item though. The fact that it's not is a problem. Okay. Stop! Instead of unsummoning the hopper, I'm going to place it down and I'm going to place the comparator next to it so that they're linked. That's the one I had to do, and I need a comparator. So comparator there, hopper there. Instead of resetting it the whole time, I'm just going to set its inventory to nothing. How am I going to do that? Oh, I'll just use this one here. Okay, fine. So this is the command I have here. I was going to take that and put it in here. Oh, no, except I want to keep the coordinates here. So +3, -2. +3, -2. It's vanilla Minecraft. It's totes vanilla Minecraft. Air. So now let's set that to count 1, slot 1. There are 5 in here, I think. So that's the right slot. This will be the third one. Air. We basically want to set all of the slots in the hopper to air to empty it out. Air number 4 and air number 5. This is why I was editing this command in a word processing app before, because it's a little crazy. Okay. Hopefully that's not like syntactically inaccurate. Let's put this back here. Oh, let's redstone this up and see what it does. So let's pretend I have one block there and then I get rid of it. There is now an item inside this hopper. Yeah, the console command, this is the console command for the command block, which is probably new. Well, I mean, I think it was around in 1.8, but it's a block that you can summon in and can do server commands. So now if I do this, this should have been run, and this should be, it's not empty. Target block is not a data holder block. Let's see. Let's do some research here. Oh, I got rid of the window I had open just now. Hopper, remove items. How do we remove items from a hopper? Do we just put them in a chest? Do we put a chest next to the hopper? Block data. Hopper can be used as a container that has 5 slots. By default, it's labeled item hopper. The GUI can be label can be changed by naming the hopper in the anvil or using the block data command. Hopper can be locked. Minecraft empty hopper. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Minecraft, remove items from hopper. That's pretty cool. It's like, it's integral to making adventure maps, for instance. I don't want to transfer these to a chest. I don't want to do it. Why? Why? Okay, super slow. I'm just gonna restart this Minecraft map quickly because I think it's slowing down a bit. Sigh. Raffle. Okay, I think for now what we can do is set the daytime and just put a chest underneath this. Much as that sucks, I mean, maybe we can just respawn the chest in a new command block. Maybe that's what we can do. But for now, we can empty it out by hand. I think that's fine. So like this, and a chest. And now when we give this a bit of a boost, why is it throwing it out there? It's so weird. It's so weird. When we give this a signal, it puts the item into the hopper. Do we need to like box the hopper in with blocks? Is that necessary? Seems a bit weird. Seems like a very weird requirement, but anyway. Let's do that. There are many YouTubers who do it, but I don't really know what there is. Look how far it goes up. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I don't know where to find more people who like to program with it. Why is this shooting out so far? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. What are you doing? Stop it. I'm gonna make another plan with this. This is not working. Yeah, I don't know where to find a bigger community of people doing this. I know that there are some YouTubers who do lots of stuff like this, but usually what they do is they will make a big contraption and they will show it off and show everyone how it works, and that's it. Like the R&D side of it, the side that I'm doing now, I think maybe is a bit boring for people to watch. To be honest, I don't know. So yeah. If it is boring to watch, I'm so sorry. Set block, that, and redstone block. No, hopper. If it is boring to watch, I apologize, but it's fascinating to do. That didn't work. Why is that not? Set block. +3. -2. Sure, okay. So that's not the -2 we need. -2. Okay, let's put this on. There, it summoned a new one. Okay. Sigh. Dude, I need to take like a 2-minute editing break, so I will do that quickly and I'll be back. But I'm gonna play some music and hang around. If OBS doesn't crash, of course.